What's up guys, Jeremy with Everything iDevice, and welcome to a much requested video. This is going to be my desk tour 2013. Now I'm going to immediately apologize for the not so great video and probably horrible audio, as I'm using my Sony Bloggy, which I'll show you in a second, to film this video, as I wanted to include the camera that I do use for my reviews within this video, and also the microphone that I use as well, for those of you that don't know what it is I use. That's probably another one of the most common questions I get on the channel is, what camera do you use, or what lens do you use? So I figured, I would film this a little different. So again, like I said, the video should be pretty good. This Sony Bloggy does film in full 1080p, but the audio probably sounds just crappy. So not much I can do about that. But anyways, I guess I'll show you real quick before we get into the desk tour. This is what I'm using. I'm using the, if I can get it to focus, the Sony Bloggy. As you can see, it's a really little camera. You can pocket it, you can slide it right in your pocket, no problem. And this was actually the first camera that I used after okay, this is kind of a long story. So when I first started YouTube, I was actually filming my iPhone with my iPad, and when I would film my iPad, I'd use my iPhone, and I'm not even kidding about that. And then when I finally saved up enough money to get my first kind of decent camera, I got this, the Sony Bloggy, and it does shoot full 1080p. Focusing can be a little sketchy sometimes with it. It doesn't like to focus sometimes, but I think it's like a $120 camera, and it's really not too bad in my opinion, for being as cheap as it is. But anyways, I have some random shoes here. I have a space heater right here. I do live in Wisconsin. I have a bi-level house. This is the first level of my house. It's kind of like my office room. It'll be kind of office slash kind of another little living room. I have a living room upstairs, but I do want to put a couch in over there and a TV in that corner and get rid of Nitro's crate. But anyways, I have a space heater down here because it does get really cold, so in the winter I have that going 24/7. So I'm not going to cover everything, like all this stuff over there, which I'm not going to really show too much, but a lot of that you have seen me do reviews. That's just like, just endless amounts of cases and boxes and random crap. So that I'm not going to cover, but everything on my desk I will cover, all the way to kind of like my little gaming section over there. Now before I get into this, I do want to say everything and anything I can find on Amazon, which I do have, I will make a list for you guys. So if you want to buy anything that I have, just go ahead and click on the link below. It'll be a huge list of all the stuff I do have. And so yeah, I guess if there's anything you guys want, just check out that list. But oh, even my desk. This is kind of funny. Even my desk is from Amazon. Probably 80% of everything you're going to see in this video is from Amazon, and I'm not even joking. They just have the best deals that I've found from anywhere. So, like I said, I got my desk from Amazon, and it's, I forget the brand it is, but it's a U-shaped workstation, and I don't know how it looks in this video, but it's a really big desk. It takes up a big portion of the first floor of my house, and this thing was actually delivered to me on a full-out 18-wheeler semi-truck in front of my house, and I'm not even joking. Me and the driver had to unload the two giant boxes that this desk was in. Each box weighed, I think, like 150 or 200 pounds, and then I literally had to put together this entire desk, and it took me a whole day to do it. But like I said, I got it from Amazon, and don't quote me on this, because I think at the time this desk was going for $800 normally, and I got it from Amazon for $400, so it was like 50% off. And shipping kind of sucked, because like I said, it came on a semi-truck, but it's still better than paying $800. And getting it for $400 was pretty awesome. So it's my U-shaped workstation. I just call it my desk, and with how much surface area there is, I can get a lot of crap done, and I have a lot of crap on it. So let's get on to the desk tour now. So down there's just a trash. We got a rug with my chair. The chair is from Walmart, and I'm not even kidding. It's probably like a $45 chair, or maybe more than that. I don't remember. It's real leather, but it's a cheap chair. But I think it's decently comfortable. Over here we have my kind of gaming chair, which used to be my desk chair. That thing is super comfy. Okay, starting from the blank end of the desk, and we'll work our way down. I have my fake Starbucks spilled coffee, and I'm not even kidding you. This thing looks extremely realistic in person. Literally every single person that I've had come over, and when they see this, they immediately let me know that I should probably, clean up my spilled coffee before it screws up the wood on my desk. And it's just awesome because it gets everybody. And there's a little bit of history that goes along with this cup as well. I don't know where you can buy it because Basically what I did before I became a full-time YouTuber is I did marketing at a car dealership, and I was kind of by the showroom floor, and all of the car salesmen had one of these on their desk, kind of, you know, to catch the attention of a possible customer, and when they come over, you know, it could, you know, spark a conversation into a possible sale. So it's just a, like I said, a fake Starbucks spilled coffee, and I love having it on my desk. It gets everybody, and plus I think it's just, you know, it's kind of cool. So working our way down, and I'm sure you guys can probably imagine this is going to be quite a long video because I have a lot of crap I want to cover. I have a candle going here. I always have a candle on my desk going. This is pumpkin spice. Kind of got that holiday spirit going on right now. So starting from the messy corner, I have a couple of like pamphlet booklets, if we can focus here, of Rockform products, because I've actually reviewed a lot of their products, so they sent me out some pamphlets. On top of that, it's a bunch of random crap. I got tripod attachments. I have my unboxing knife, which is actually open right now, which it really shouldn't be, and I'm not going to attempt to shut this with my left hand, but this is the Kershaw assisted open knife. To open it, you literally just kind of give it a little flick and it just shoots open. This is the snap-on version, but you can get just the plain Kershaw version that just doesn't have snap-on on it from Amazon. I'll leave that on the list as well if you guys want to get the knife that I use to do unboxings. And this thing is really, really, really sharp, and I'm not even joking. What else we got? Garage door opener, Apple wall bricks, Apple ear pods, my car keys. I drive a 2009 Acura RDX, in case you're wondering. A couple of, I think, headphone jack things. I don't know, a bunch of random crap. Next to that, we got my Young and Reckless watch, which I'm debating on doing a review on the channel. For those of you that saw my Stencil Tokyo Flash review, I just did that. I think I might do it for the Young and Reckless watch as well, because that watch is pretty cool. We got my portable battery there, the Anker portable battery. We have my iPhone 5S and my iPhone 5C shells that I got before Apple even announced the new iPhones, which I'm pretty proud of. Also, we do have a couple of microfiber cleaning cloths for my glasses. A random plant. Yes, that's a real plant. And it does surprisingly, I don't know, grow right here, as it doesn't get much sunlight, but I do have this light kind of facing down towards it. Maybe that helps a little bit. And as you can see, I have a lamp there. The littler parts of the lamps have like, it's like a pure like daylight, regular pure white kind of light in it, which as you can see is a lot different from the incandescent lights that's in there and then that lamp back there, as those are very orangey yellow looking. These are the lamps that I use to kind of illuminate what I'm reviewing, so that's what I use. The other one is over there in that corner. The one in the corner over there is the one that moves around everywhere, so that's usually all over the place. Moving along, we have my first generation iPad mini, which I'm going to be selling here in probably a week or two. That's for sale. I already have a buyer, so no deals going on here through my YouTube, just a friend that I'm selling it to. We have my iPad Air below that, as you can see right there with the smart case on it. Absolutely love the iPad Air. We have a pen holder with a bunch of random pens. We have a giant brick of sticky notepads from the car dealership that I used to work at as well. I'm probably never going to use all those. And I guess we'll kind of rotate around here. Excuse me. So now to the camera that I use. Since everybody tends to ask me what camera do I use or what lens do I use the Nikon D600. This is a full frame DSLR. There's a difference between the cropped frame and the full frame, and there's a lot more detail in something like this than like the D30-100 or the D50-100. This is a huge upgrade from that. I do use the 50mm 1.8 G lens. This is the FX version of the lens, which is the full frame version. It's not the cropped. The cropped is the DX. Like I said, it's a FX. Now, I normally shoot my videos at 2.8, not 1.8, because 1.8 to me tends to be a little bit, you know, it basically adjusts the depth of field, and I think, you know, a wider depth of field is a little bit easier to film with, so I usually shoot at 2.8. Now, if you guys want me to actually do kind of a, you know, how I film my videos kind of, I don't know, I guess video, I could do that as well, like, you know, set up everything how I do it with where my microphone is. I generally move around and film in different spots on my desk because I think filming in the exact same spot every single time gets boring, so I tend to move around my desk. I've been filmed all over it, and I'll kind of stick at a spot for a little while, and then I'll get bored of it and I'll move to a different spot. So I kind of change the way I film my videos, you know, every, I don't know, maybe like 20, 30 videos, I'll change it up a bit and do it a little different. So yeah, the Nikon D600, and I actually use a TV with this to monitor what I'm filming, because obviously if I have this camera pointed like this and I'm filming, you know, something like this, I can't see the screen on the back. I can't see if I'm in focus or not. So I have a cable that just goes to this this little cheap TV which I have down there, and I just hook it up to that little TV to see what I'm filming, and it works pretty damn good in my opinion. So yeah, Nikon D600, and then we have a moleskin notebook with a bamboo. This is probably never going to focus, but it's a bamboo stylus. I sometimes use the stylus with the iPads, but on the other end it does have an actual pen, so that's what I usually use as my pen, just because I like the way this pen feels. It's like it's all metal and there's like a bit of weight to it. It just feels really nice. But yeah, in that notebook there's just tons and tons of notes from like videos that I've done, and you know, ideas for my website, ideas for my YouTube, and all that stuff. So moving along, we have my Monster, which I'm currently drinking, which is delicious. We have my white iPhone 5C there, which I do use more than I thought I would. We have my Ray-Ban sunglasses. Behind that we have my Ray-Ban prescription glasses. I'm currently wearing my Armani glasses right now, which are my favorite currently. We have a mod case for the iPhone 5, 5S, and iCloth, the Moga Ace Power, the controller for the iPhone. I did a review on that. That thing is seriously awesome. It makes gaming so much more fun on the iPhone. We have the Rockform rock dock right there, which is just like a slab of aluminum. That thing is super heavy and I absolutely love using it. I guess now we can start getting into the computers, or the computer part, not computers, but I do have two Apple Thunderbolt displays. As you guys can see, those are fairly new. I got them a few months ago, and I absolutely love them. I'm going to be pretty bummed out if next year Apple updates these to have, you know, the 4K displays in them. That would be epic, and I'm sure they're going to do it eventually, but hopefully they wait like a year or two so I don't feel so salty about buying these a little premature. But yeah, I have the two Apple Thunderbolt displays, and these are probably, I don't know, the best things I've ever bought for in terms of a computer, just because having all of this, you know, screen real estate allows me to be extremely productive with, you know, doing website stuff or editing videos or editing photos, whatever it is. I just have room to do everything and I love it. And these displays, of course, are hooked up to my Mac Mini right there. And I need to finish that series. Remind me in the comments, because I'm probably going to forget by the time I upload this video. But remind me to finish the series of the, I would like to say it's probably the world's fastest Mac Mini, as it's running 2 Vertex 4 SSDs. It's running it in RAID, and that thing is just absolutely insane. It gets a little bit hot because of the way I have it set up. It actually gets really hot. But I haven't had any issues with it, and I have done, you know, just really hardcore video editing and photo editing and, you know, graphic design stuff for different things on the websites with just tons and tons of big programs open, and it runs everything without a hiccup, and it's just blazing fast, rendering videos and stuff like that. It's just amazing. So I do have the Apple wireless keyboard. I have the Apple trackpad, the Apple Magic Mouse on top of my Young and Reckless mouse pad right there. I usually keep those up there. Those don't move. That's how I keep it. And, you know, depending on what mood I'm in, I'll sometimes use the trackpad. Sometimes I like using the trackpad for doing kind of like graphical design stuff. I think that the trackpad works really good for that. Just, I don't know, the way I use it. The Magic Mouse I'll use from time to time, and then down here is my main mouse of the machine, and I love using this for, if we can stay in focus with this crappy camera. There we go. I have the Cyborg Rat 7 by Mad Catz. This is actually a gaming mouse, and I think it works amazing for doing video editing. And I also do have a gaming mouse pad here, which is just giant. If you guys could probably tell with my hand there, this is a really big mouse pad, and I absolutely love using this setup here for doing video editing because I have so much room to, I don't know, just, you know, work with whatever I'm doing. It works out perfectly. And I don't do any gaming on the computer. I'm more of a console guy. I'm not really much into the computer gaming because I don't like using the keyboard and mouse together. I don't know, it's just not my style. But I do have the gaming mouse, and like I said, it works really, really good for you know, doing video editing or photoshopping or anything like that. Next to that, we do have probably my favorite device out of all my devices. I even like it more than the iPhone 5S, is my iPad mini 2 with Retina display. This thing is just awesome. I'm probably on that more than anything, more than my 5S for sure. Like if I'm going to sit down and watch YouTube videos, I'll grab the mini. I won't even do it on my 5S. So moving along, we did the Rockform deck. My speakers. These speakers are by the company Creative, and these, I'm not even joking, are probably like, I want to say like 10 years old at least. I'm probably not going to be able to find them on Amazon, so I apologize for that. But yeah, they're by Creative, and if you look at the left speaker here, on the very bottom, the bottom speaker, that middle portion actually popped out because they're so old, but still sounds really good, so, you know, whatever. And I like the way they look. They match the kind of aluminum, you know, Apple look, and my iPhone just went off. But yeah, those are my speakers. The subwoofer is right there. I think it has an 8-inch speaker in that, so it does bump pretty good. And they sound really crispy and really good too. So let me slide this in before I ram into it. Moving along, we got, like I said, the Mac Mini there, the beastly Mac Mini, and we have my Halo action figures behind that. Now those guys were extremely expensive. I got them from Amazon. I think that Carter was only, I want to say $45. Master Chief was like $65, and then Emil in the middle there was the most expensive. I think he was $85. These guys are pretty big. They might look dwarfed in the corner of my desk, but they're pretty big. They're probably about a foot tall, maybe a little less than that, maybe like 10, 11 inches tall, but they're pretty big, and they're not to be played with. They're more of display. Underneath those guys, I do have a USB kind of Christmas light thing. Since it is about to be Christmas, I put out those. I actually like it, and it's cool because if you watch them, they kind of, you know, fade from different colors and change, and I think they're neat. That is a DVD/CD drive. Since, you know, the Mac Mini does not have one, I have the LG one. The Apple version, I think, I don't remember the price of it, but the LG one here that I do have is half the price as the Apple CD drive, and I think it's just a way better deal. There's my iPhone 5S, which is obviously my daily driver. And then here we have the microphone which I use, which is the Blue Microphone Spark Series. This is a car diode microphone. It's, as you can see, it's XLR to the Blue Icicle, which is hidden down there. And I do have I believe a 25-foot XLR cable hooked up to that, so I can basically move my microphone anywhere on my desk, or even over to like kind of like my gaming table right there. So there, if we can get it focused, there we go. Okay, so that's the microphone I use. We have another tripod here. This is ProMaster. It's extremely adjustable, and it's good for, I don't know, I like having it to, you know, use on my desk wherever I want. I do have another tripod right there, as you can see it in the middle. It's just a really cheap tripod I got from Amazon. I don't need nothing, you know, too amazing for just filming down in my basement. If I was into, you know, like filming sports or, you know, stuff out, you know, outdoors kind of stuff, I'd probably upgrade to a, you know, a full-size expensive tripod, but that thing works fine for me. Next we have, and I believe this is a 22-inch LG monitor. I don't remember the full name. You can still get these on Amazon. I use this for my competitive gaming on my Xboxes, like Call of Duty or Halo 4, because when you use a computer monitor to do gaming, there's literally no video lag, and in my opinion, you know, like from a competitive standpoint, using a monitor like this, you have a huge advantage when it comes to like first-person shooters. It's just so much better than a giant TV. You know, with a big old, you know, TV like that, you're gonna have video lag, and that will affect your gameplay just a little bit. So it's just a LG LED, just normal computer monitor. It's like 120 bucks, so that was a great investment. Next we have my little Halo guy right there, my Master Chief. I forget it's like a pop cap. No, not pop cap. I don't remember what it's called, but I got it from Amazon. I really like him. I've had him in a few of my videos. Next we have my Xbox One chilling there. Next to that is my Xbox 360. Down here we have that little Dynex TV, which I use to monitor when I'm filming videos. A whole bunch of cords. On top of the subwoofer I have the original 1 terabyte hard drive from the Mac Mini, so that's hooked up externally. I also do have another 1 terabyte hard drive next to that, and then a like USB kind of hub that's just connected right into the wall right there. And that allows me to charge, a whole bunch of different devices at once. I really do like that. And then obviously the subwoofer, we have my Nikon battery charger right there and a whole bunch of other cords. So that's pretty much it for the desktop. I'm not going to go through my drawers, and we're at 20 minutes now. I need to speed this up. I want to do it within 25 minutes. Here we have all my Xbox games along with some of the new Xbox One games which I've gotten. As you guys can probably tell, I'm a big Halo fan. I have every Halo there is, except for Halo Wars. I didn't really like it. So we got all the Halos, a whole bunch of other stuff. If you guys are excited for this game, definitely throw me a thumbs up, because I can't wait for Destiny to come out. It's going to be an awesome, awesome game. Next to that, we got another little Halo guy. We got a Halo battle rifle, a Halo shotgun. The shotgun's actually for Emil, which I have him just standing there and not using his shotgun. Behind that, it's a really old picture of me and my brother. Up top, we have a couple of drinks there. We got Bailey's, since it is, Christmas season. I don't really like eggnog, but I do like, Irish cream Bailey's, so I'll bring down a cup with ice in it and just kind of, sip on that a little bit when I'm working sometimes. We got some sake. Next to that, we got my samurai swords right there, which are real and sharpened. Those boys are expensive, so if you come down or come into my house, expect to be getting stabbed with a blade if you're going to try and steal something. Now here is my router and modem setup. I have the Asus, what is it? RTN66R, I believe, is the model of that router. It's a really, really nice router. The range is pretty outrageous, and then that's just a regular Motorola modem there. Okay, I'm back. For some reason, my Sony bloggy kind of just cut out there. But anyways, moving along, we got the Xbox One, we got the Xbox 360, we got the Xbox One controller, we got a microfiber cleaning cloth, we got the Kinect right there for the Xbox One, we have my 3DS, the remote for the TV, I have an Insignia 40-inch right here, which I do, my casual gaming on, like Forza 5, I like playing on that. Basically anything that's not going to be competitive, so if I'm not on Halo 4 or I'm not on Ghosts, I'm usually on this, sitting in this, rather comfy, really worn out, crappy looking, but comfy chair. We have the Ouya controller, my fully custom Xbox 360 controller right there. If you guys want me to do a video on that, I'm willing to do that as well, because I think it's a really, really awesome controller. As you can see, it's completely murdered out, and yeah, it has some custom, and they're actually metal buttons on there as well. Behind that, we have the Audio Technicas. I forget the whole code name, but those are my headphones that I do use for, anything, for video-wise that I do, or, when I record audio or listen to music, that's what I use. Behind that, we have my gaming headset. I just use the Triton triggers. I really, really like them. They're much better than the Turtle Beaches I have there. A whole bunch of other controllers, drumsticks, the tripod I use, and that's really pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much my full kind of setup. I have a little footrest down there for my chair. Oh, and how I record my gameplays for my gaming channels, I use, it might be kind of hard to see if I can get this to frickin' focus. There we go. I use the Game Capture HD. That's what I use to, capture my gameplays with. And I do have my Xbox 360 running through my Xbox One, so I basically play the Xbox 360 right into the One. So it's kind of a cool little setup as well. Unfortunately, there's not an official way of recording gameplays with the One yet. That's why I just really haven't wanted to do any gaming stuff lately. I've been focused more on the main channel here, but expect some Xbox One gameplays to be coming soon at the gaming channel. Also more Ghosts and probably Grand Theft Auto 5 stuff on the 360 on my gaming channel as well. So that is pretty much everything, guys. I know this is a long video, but I had a lot of stuff to cover. Like I said, anything and everything I mentioned in this video, as long as I can find it on Amazon, I will create a list, and the link is down in the description. So if you guys did enjoy this desk tour, definitely throw me that thumbs up. That will help me out tremendously. Also, if you guys want to see, you know, more videos, more tech videos and whatnot, be sure to click that subscribe button. This has been Jeremy with Everything iDevice, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.